for the week of November 18th, 2024. Hello, my gems. Big energies. Pluto's moving into Aquarius this week, and the sun moves into Sagittarius. And then on the 25th, we have Mercury in retrograde. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I just need 9 more people and I make it to 3,000 subscribers, which is so cool. Also available for $20 email readings if you want a general based on your date of birth, time, and place, and see what's coming up. Check that out. Also, I do yearlies and 6-month reports and compatibility reports. You can check all those out on my consultation page as well. I have done Aries through Taurus. Those are up. And then if you're waiting for your horoscope, you can check out November horoscope or whatever is coming up, tarot, on my playlist. So on the 18th, the North Node is forming a trine with the 3rd, 6th, and 11th house. Your 3rd house is forming a kite energy, and you have an air trine happening with Selena in your 1st house, with the 1st, 5th, and 9th house. And also, those of you who have the sun or other planets in the sign of Gemini at, because I know I have like a lot of astrology buffs, at, let me see, where's Selena? At 0 degrees. So this is a beautiful time for you because it's forming an air trine with your planets or your sun, whatever you have going in there, because we have a bunch of planets for some of us, you know, in the sign of Gemini, and I know a lot of people who have tons of planets in Gemini. So anyways, so this is a positive time for change. You can be receiving good news, a great time for business picking up, growth happening with career, a change of routine can happen. I feel like you can be revisiting old projects. For others of you, this is definitely going to feel like a Mercury retrograde. Repeat, rewrite, redo. Put an RE in front of it, resend. You do have a stellium in the 6th house as well in the sign of Scorpio, so you're a lot more quiet and secretive and kind of keeping more to yourself. This is a beautiful time for business picking up. You can be obsessed with school at this time for some of you. You love to keep to yourself and keep busy. A great time for a strong will to kick in, a beautiful time for working on yourself or dieting, and you can be receiving gastric bypass surgeries or elective surgeries during this time period as well. You can also be super secretive. This is a beautiful time for business picking up. Your business could be receiving a reprieve because of Saturn in retrograde in the 10th house, so there's a better energy for you to start climbing. For some of you, this could be also you getting a bit more organized or detailed oriented, whether you be at home or at work. You're feeling a lot more organized, and it could be because your money situation is doing a lot more better this week, or you're feeling more put together because you're straightening out your life or you're getting your life back on track. On the 19th, Pluto goes direct in Aquarius in the 11th house. Oh no, Pluto goes direct in the 9th house. I'm sorry, I have higher education, father, judges, the popo, philosophy, internet, and we have an air trine happening, and this is thoughts become things. So a beautiful time because it's also God's house, the 9th house energy. So a beautiful time now for thoughts to become things. A great time now that it's direct and in your 9th house for social media and media. A great time for taking exams because we have an air trine here. Great time for driver's license or getting your passports or your visas. This would be a great day for that. Also, for others of you, you tend to be more invested in other people's problems. There could be a lot of lessons coming up with the in-laws at this time, or for right now, the focus could be on important relationships. The soulmate could be coming in at this time because Pluto is trining the South Node, forming a air trine this week. So this could also be the soulmate. I feel like for some of you here, there's lots of communications now with 9th house energy with father. There could be a move coming up for some of you, or traveling happening. If you have planets in Virgo, like my 80s babies have stelliums in Virgos, you could be dealing with traveling or with a move. This is a great time for going back to school, a great time for on-the-job training, learning something new, a great time for those of you with relationships, and you could find that you get along better with those in authority for right now. for this second. So some of you could be starting a new job, or this could be new responsibilities coming up for you, and you can be put in a leadership position, or you could be in charge of something very important. A great time for teachers and professors. On the 20th, you're likely to work much harder to get ahead. Be careful to get enough rest. There could be heart problems. Your goals or life purpose are likely to change significantly now. You have a renewed sense of identity, or you may just finally figured out who you are or what you want to do at this time, or you just want to make changes in your life, so you could be making some changes in your life at this time. You will probably want to prove yourself and will work very hard to get ahead. You want more power and authority. You're ambitious. You may not be getting along with other family members, particularly siblings. You may be fighting with live-in love relationships can suffer, or live-in relationships can suffer. You could find yourself to be very clumsy and accident prone during this time period. You, let me see, because you allow your emotional self at this time to get the best of you. So you're either not paying attention and you're bumping into things, so you might find some unexpected bruises this week as well, so be careful. For others of you, this could be problems with the car, or, you know, be careful with the car because it might get vandalized or something like that. For others of you, this could be fights happening with the law at this time with this energy here, so stay on the right side of the law. For others of you, you know, if you like deal with construction, you could be working in like the not the best neighborhood at this time with this energy, so you could hear like a lot of fights going on around you. So people on the streets could be fighting more, or people could be aggressive in general with this energy. Then on the 21st at 2:56 p.m., the sun enters Sagittarius. This is in your 7th house. If you're married, your marriage partner or yourself may be wanting more freedom or independence. Love infidelities are possible at this time. Not the easiest time for marriages, because Mars and Volcanus is opposing Pluto, and then Pluto is also, who else? I think Saturn is also opposing Mars as well. So this is not the easiest energy time for marriage. So marriage can suffer during this time period. Partnerships in business are unstable, making you feel like you don't know where you stand, or other people in your life, especially with marriage, can feel like they don't know where they stand with you. Okay, so you could find that you're going to be really butting heads with your partner because there could be a lack of communication going on with this energy. Those of you who are currently married, you could be bored and looking at the past and trying to reconnect with that once upon a time person you hooked up with, or you could be trying to get back with the ex or start talking to the ex at this time. All right, or for some of you, you may form important partnerships with powerful individuals. Your partner could be going through life changes. A balance of power is more easily achieved in business partnerships or marriage. Business proposals may come from those who are older and wiser than you. It is a good time to seek guidance or professional help. On the 22nd, not the easiest energy with the North Node and South Node and Venus. Change is happening this week, okay, and it's forming a cardinal square this week. So all this week we're going to be going through changes. You can be very triggered by other people imposing on you, or you could find yourself like having power struggles with other people, because you may feel like other people are not listening to you at this time. You could find that other people are going to try to repeat cycles with you in regards to certain arrangements that they want you to make with them, and you don't want to go there with them. Okay, you're not trying to get involved in their drama and stuff like that. You could be very like emotionally tortured by certain arrangements, and it's going to make you feel stuck or stifled, and you're going to try to get out of it, or even trapped in a situation, and you tend to be more about your freedom. You tend to rebel a lot more than usual. The Pluto and Aquarius in the 9th house, you really don't want to be told what to do. This could also be dealing with mother side of the family, or you're more about your freedom, or you're not trying to obligate yourself to other people's agendas. Relationships with mothers, female siblings, mother-in-law could be very difficult now, or very strained, and triggering things from the past with this energy. For some of you, you are trying to break away, and you're being more about your freedom at this time when it comes to relationships. Some of you may be feeling the need for change at this time. And this could be Pluto and Aquarius compelling you and being like, bitch, it's time to go. And you just like, I know, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K reasons why I can't go. And it's like, bitch, it's time to go. And you're like, I know. And it's like now we're really being challenged by this because of Vulcan in retrograde, because of Mars, and then Mars is going to be going in retrograde. So it's going to be a very challenging time for some of you here with relationships, and especially with certain relationships, like live-in relationships, like living with certain family members and always having to take care of them and stuff like that. That could be coming to an end. Okay, so there could be an end of an era of you like living with mom and dad, you taking care of mom and dad, you know, so that could be coming to an end at this time with this energy here. Okay, so know that. Alrighty. And you know, some of you have to be brave at this time because Hades and Coronis are together in your second house of money, saying we can't change, we love our tradition, we love our family. But then Pluto is like, bitch, you're gonna die. You gotta live by yourself. You gotta do your own shit, okay? You gotta do you, boo-boo. Peace. Deuces. All right? And it's gonna work on you. You'll see. We got 20 years, so it's going to work on you. So I give you 4 years of staying in certain situations, and then finally you're going to be like an egg, and you're going to crack, and you're going to run away. The World card, this is traveling coming up. This is also positive changes happening for you. For some of you, as I connect with this energy, I feel like you might end up buying a new car this week. So be careful with your car with this energy here as well. The 8 of Coins, I feel like you can be focusing on your work. You could be finding more excuses to stay out and be more outside rather than come home with this energy. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. For some of you here, I feel like there's thoughts of the past coming up at this time with this energy. I feel like you're remembering the good old days or the good old times at this time. You cannot recreate the past. So some of you could be trying to reach out to people like the ex or somebody that you slept with to try to recreate those feelings again because you're not happy in your present at this time with this energy here. Okay, the 6 of Wands, this is progress, this is moving forward, you're feeling happy, bubbly, and optimistic. This can also be a popular energy time for you as well with this energy. The 2 of Cups, I feel that this could be you reconnecting with somebody. I see emotional validation. This could also be truth being revealed at this time, or other people emotionally supporting you in regards to certain decisions that you need to make at this time. Some of you could be going to court at this time with this energy here. This is a time for destiny, so you do benefit through certain relationships during this time period as well. Alrighty, the Ace of Coins, for some of you, I feel like this could be getting a joint account with your partner, or this could be your partner. This could be you can't get a divorce because you have investments, stock investments, like life insurance and things like that, joint accounts with your partner. So it makes it very hard to leave the relationship that you may feel stuck in at this time. This is mastering your money. This is a good time for an inheritance. This is a good time for court with this energy for some of you here as well, or dealing with the government services. This is money coming to you from the government or through the court system. The 4 of Wands, you're working home with this energy here as well. Some of you could be thinking about going back to school, especially those of you who are stay-at-home mom and dads. You may be feeling the need now that your children are getting older to like do more things outside of the home with this energy here as well. Some of you, I feel like you're keeping more of yours to yourself, and you're staying away from the house at this time and making a point to stay out, and then that you show up in the middle of the night and you sleep. So it's like stay out and then like sleep at home with this energy here. Okay, I feel like this is a beautiful time where you could be seeking new employment. You're not happy with your current situation, and you're kind of looking at the grass is greener on the other side kind of situation. Then remember, that bitch is fake, and it's during a Mercury retrograde, so I don't know what kind of rose-colored glasses Mercury and Sagittarius put on you, but you need to take them bitches off. Okay, that is a hologram that you're looking at. All right, it's not real. All right, and then you're going to change your mind and be like, nah, this wasn't it either. Okay, the 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook is changing. I feel like you can be more family oriented. during this time period, or spending more time. For some of you here, I feel like there is a soulmate around you. Get a compatibility report to check that shit out, or a reading, but there could be a soulmate around you at this time with this energy here as well. And I feel like you have a spiritual connection with somebody with this energy. You're mastering your money. I see traveling coming up at this time. For some of you, this is definitely new beginnings. For some of you, I hear pregnancy. So if you don't want to get pregnant, I know, right? If you don't want to be pregnant, I feel like it's there, okay? The Sun card, mastering your money situation. So there's more money coming to you during this time period as well, or there's another source of income coming. Like I said, you guys want to stay out. You guys want to keep yourself as busy as possible with this energy. I do see misunderstandings and problems communicating with your children at this time with this energy. So some of you may not be getting along with your children. Some of you, your children could be resenting you at this time with this energy as well. For others of you, I feel like you need to stay out of the gossip with this energy, or this could be you with family, and family could be toxic at this time with this energy, okay? So meaning like you could find, like every year you find yourself fighting with family and stuff like that. Like that's a toxic relationship. Like there's no peace, always fighting, that kind of thing. The Nine of Swords, you prefer to be by yourself at this time with this energy. Some of you do feel lonely because you want a relationship. Others of you could be feeling restless for change. I do see success coming up in regards to legal affairs at this time. There's success in education here, so there's milestones coming up for you. The Three of Wands, I feel like this is a great time for those of you who are freelance writers. This is an emotionally confusing time for you. Some of you could be all up in your feelings because Mercury is in retrograde, and you could be very, very super sensitive at this time because the stellium in the 6th house. So I would be careful with that because you could be very easily triggered by what other people say to you or how they speak to you at this time. So words are weapons, okay? So know that. I do see this being a great time for online businesses at this time, freelance writers. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy, somebody's definitely feeling oppressed in a relationship at this time with this energy. This could be like mom and dad situations where you're feeling stuck in the house with this energy and you want to be more about your freedom, or somebody else may feel like they're stuck in the relationship with you and they want to be more about their freedom at this time with this energy here as well, okay? So just be aware of that during this time period. The Death card does bring about changes. A purge is happening here with this energy. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life during this time period, okay? The Hangman card brings about transformation. So whatever you were heavy on your head about, I feel like the universe is manifesting it into your reality here as well. So if you were manifesting love or you manifested somebody into your life, I feel like somebody is coming whether you want them to or not. So whatever you think about all damn day, it shall damn become, okay? The Eight of Swords, you're going through it emotionally. I feel like this is a time of transformation. This is a time of change with this energy, but I also feel like you're manifesting changes in your life at this time with this energy here as well. So I feel like that's happening for you. So just be aware of that. The High Priestess card, for some of you, you're thinking about the past with this energy. This is not the easiest time for you emotionally. You're going through it at this time and you're rehashing the past in your head. So be gentle on yourself. Some of you, you are crushing on somebody that's not coming in the picture anytime soon. I see unrequited love. I see emotionally unavailable. So this person might be going through it emotionally themselves and going through their own emotional process, or they're trying to go through a divorce or what have you at this time with this energy. So they're not so quick to jump into a relationship, but I do see a new relationship happening at this time for some of you, okay? The Magician card, I do see you being swept off your feet with love. Okay, I do see somebody coming back from your past. It might not be this unrequited love. It could be another person that has a crush on you that's coming back into your cards or into the future. Okay, so something is happening here. Okay, so somebody's going to take you into the future at this time. So there's a reason why people come into our lives, and I think this is happening. I do feel like you're going to be swept off your feet by this person. I do see a new love. I do see you celebrating this relationship. So this is a reconnection of somebody coming back from your past with this energy here, and they're going to lead you into your future. So there is a reason why people have to connect with you at this time. The Emperor card, I feel like, you know, the person that you do have a crush on does find you to be their type with this energy. I do feel like you're very slow on making changes or very cautious when it comes to the new beginnings that you have. I do see this being a long distance relationship, or that this person may finally decide to gravitate towards you or talk to you. The Lovers card, manifesting love into your life. I see this person coming back, a temporary separation, but it's an emotionally confusing time either for this person or you. There is a psychic connection between you two guys. This is not happening anytime soon with this energy. This is a worldwide romance, beautiful love energy for you, and it brings about stability with this energy here, okay? The Five of Wands, I feel like you guys may have things in common. I see on the job training happening for you. The Page of Swords, I feel like this is going to be, they may spy on you on the social media here and watch you on the social media as well. For some of you, I feel like even if they were to come into the relationship, it would still be secretive, because I feel like they would want to build a foundation first, because I feel like they're going to end up going through a divorce, and they're scared that their family won't accept you. But I feel like they're going to build a foundation for you first with this relationship, so that when the family comes in and tries to fight, at least it's going to be very hard to tear you two apart, okay? I feel like this is going to be a very secretive relationship, so secretive that you two, it may be like you two get married unexpectedly. Oh my God, where am I going? You two get... the TT, and my hair look crazy. The TT. And it's coffee. Okay, so the T for some of you. I think what's going to happen here is that some of you are married. It's okay. We all got to go through our own shit. I don't judge. God does what he does. That's in God's hands. I don't judge, because God makes everything complicated, and then it's like, oh, okay, but whatever. That's God's way. But I feel like some of you are in a marriage, and what's going to happen, or this person is married, and what's happening here is that this person is slowly but surely coming into your life. I give it 3 months, or 3 weeks, or 3 days. And then what's happening here, I feel, is that this person or you is very confused by the situation. In one hand, you want to stay, but it's like in another hand, you want to leave. I feel like it has a lot to do with children or financial security at this time with this energy, okay? And it's like you are scared to leave, but at the same time, you want to leave. But at the same time, it could also be the same with the children, where you don't want to be the bad guy. Ooh, okay. You don't want to be the bad guy, but it's like you this close to becoming the bad guy because you so over this relationship, but you are there for the children to try to create this like family dynamic with this energy. So I feel like love could be very complicated for some of you here as well. I do feel like this person really does like love you and sees you as a beautiful nurturer with this energy. I do see this eventually, maybe one day, 3 weeks, 3 months, becoming a serious love relationship. 2 weeks, you might hear something from this person. I feel like some of you pay attention to your dreams. You're going to dream about this person. Some of you have a psychic connection with this person. You may know when this person's going to come in. I give it 2 weeks. This person's going to come in, and then you two are going to connect. Okay? They might do something small on the social media, like your stuff, or they might do something and like talk to you. Okay? The Page of Cups, yeah, not happening anytime soon, but I give it 2 weeks. Okay? When the Page of Cups is here, it tells me that there's a message of love coming. There's a message of love coming. There's a message of love coming, but it's not happening anytime soon. Okay? The Ace of Swords, I see you have a lot of influence over other people. Prayers are being answered. You're having epiphanies and aha moments with this energy. Some of you may have messages from the universe, but the problem with that is that no matter how much the messages are so beautiful. It's the wrong damn time. It's during the Mercury retrograde, because it means that you will not remember a damn thing that they said, because it wasn't meant for you, the physical, it was meant for the spirit. Okay, so your soul is going to receive a message from the universe, but you're not going to know about it. For some of you, you may have advice that other people are willing to pay for during this time. I see recognition and success coming for you. For some of you, this is fame and recognition happening for you as well. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick, delving into certainty, making some real decisions. So I feel like after the 15th, when Mercury goes direct, a lot of Geminis are going to be making some major life changes in their life. And it's possibly an end of a relationship. Now, the problem with that is Mars is in retrograde. So you need to be careful with that, because if you end a relationship or get a divorce during Mars in retrograde, you're not, whatever it is that you want, you better just leave the situation, because it's going to be like the other person's going to get more from the situation than you're going to get. Okay? If you want to be really strategic, do it after February. All right? When Mars goes direct in the sign of Cancer is a better chance. Alrighty. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.